have to just get credit cards. I know a lot of what we do on this end in my business is most of our clients come to us for credit cards, but we also do the take them through the process where they get business credit separate from their social. We do SBA loans and everything else. But one thing I want you guys to realize, and I'm going to go through a few of them now. You have options. That's my whole point. Okay. So you have commercial vehicle financing, you have commercial real estate financing, you have equity investments, inventory financing, equipment financing, SBA loans, term loans, business lines of credit, micro loans. You have revenue lending, merchant cash advances. You have account receivable financings, purchasing order financing, startup unsecured funding. You have 401k financing, securities financing. And then you also have the CFDI loans as well. And in the community, we talked about CFDI loans last week. So understand, you guys, there's many different options for you. It's not simply just getting a line of credit or getting a credit card. Okay. But out of all those different options, the one that we're going to focus on today is we're going to talk about getting business credit and your EIN separate from your social security number. But in any regard, when you think about funding, I said to you guys earlier in the community, I said, hey, I want you guys to know for a fact that you will get approved when you go and apply for funding. But most people don't understand, how do I know for a fact that I'm going to get approved? Because one thing I need everybody to know, and especially on IG as well, for you guys, most people think that if they have a 700 credit score, they think like, yo, I'm automatically approved, I have good credit. Wrong, right? So I'll tell you why. When it comes to your credit score is only a reflection of what's inside of the profile, right? IG, if that makes sense, can you guys comment? Makes sense. Your credit score is only a reflection of what's inside of your credit profile. CEO Syndicate, if that makes sense, can all my CEOs say that makes sense? Now, when you think about what's inside of your credit profile, here's what you got to understand. Your profile may be thin as crackers, maybe thin as a piece of paper, and you'll have an 800 credit score. My son is 18 years old. He just turned 18, 2024. His credit score, I don't know what it is, but it's probably close to 800. And though he has an 800 credit score, unless I co-sign for it, that man can't get nothing. So that's what I want you guys to think about, is that even though you may have an 800 credit score, you may have a 750, a 700 credit score. If you have a 700 credit score and then somebody else has a 680 credit score and you have a thin credit profile and they have a thicker credit profile, they're going to get access to so much more funding than you will. So again, it's not about just your credit score. But the reason I'm talking about a credit score right now is because before we get into funding your EIN separate from your social security number, I want to set the stage. I want to kind of frame this for you guys so you understand why it's important. So many people don't understand why they're getting denied, even though they have personal credit. So some of you may say, for example, and I know a lot of the CEOs inside of my community, you guys get it. But some people on IG may be like, yo, Josh, my credit profile is not thin. I have a thick profile. My credit score is a 780. I got a 7, whatever, right? Why am I still getting denied? Here's the reason why you're still getting denied. The reason you still get denied, most people are probably going to be surprised, but a lot of times your denial does not come because of your credit. It comes because the lender sees something inside of your foundation that flags it and makes them feel like maybe it's something dealing with fraud. So the CEOs in my community, CEO Syndicate, you guys know what I'm talking about, because remember when I showed you guys LexisNexis, I showed you guys like all the things LexisNexis has on you. We went through that. You guys saw like they have the types of materials that your house was made out of. LexisNexis holds so much information about you that you just don't know it. And so like I have a client, I talked to her today. She lives in New York, but she has her license is in Philadelphia or Pennsylvania or something like that. And so when I'm talking to her, I'm telling her like, hey, like that's a red flag. It's an issue because your home address is New York, but then your driver's license is in like Philadelphia or Pennsylvania. So when lenders look at that, I mean, it's a red flag. So when it comes to funding, I want you guys to please understand your credit score, your credit report, your credit profile, those things are important. However, there's other factors that you may not be aware of that's going to prevent you from getting approved, even if you have the right credit score. And so maybe you don't have access to all the data that we have access to. And so I'm not gonna be humble. You don't have access to all the data that I have access to. So therefore you may not really know why you're getting denied, but you just consistently get denied. All right. So that's what I'm gonna break down for you today is how to go through the process of getting business credit in your EIN separate from your social security number. And I hope the CEOs inside my community, I hope you guys aren't mad at me for sharing this with Instagram. But I wanted people on Instagram just to get a sneak peek and see kind of what we talk about inside of our community. And IG, if any of you guys are interested in joining the CEO Syndicate community, what you can do is comment the word community under any of my videos, and you'll get a free 7-day trial to get inside of my community. So much, I'm telling you, you'll see it, but it's tons of value inside of the community. All right. And I have a $1,500 course that's inside of the community, free once you're in the community. All right. So comment the word community under any of my videos and you'll get a link to go check the community out. All right. Now, one of the frameworks or the formulas that we use to qualify for any type of funding is called the 3 C's. So you must have cash flow, you must have credit, and you must have collateral. One or all of the three C's is needed in order for your business to get access to the approvals. Okay. Now, cash flow. Does your business make money? If your business doesn't make money, then you already are out on cash flow. So that means you need to listen closely when we cover EIN funding, because that's not based off of cash flow. Does your business or you have good personal credit or good business credit? If you don't have good business credit, but you have good personal credit, of course you can PG your loan, and that's how you can get the approval. But we're not talking about that today. So again, if you don't have good personal credit and you don't have the business credit built up, I need you to listen, because we're going to talk about how to get funding anyway for your business using your EIN. If you're somebody who doesn't have any collateral in your business, then I need you to listen, because again, you are who I'm talking to for this particular session right here. Okay. So CEOs, do you guys have all three of those things? If somebody in here has all three, can you comment me? If you have cash flow in your business, good personal credit, and you have collateral for your business, can you comment me? IG, if you guys have good personal credit, you have cash flow in your business, and you have collateral for your business, can you comment me? Now, a few people are going to say me, right? A few of you guys do have these things, but most people don't have it. This is not something that most people have. Either your business is making money, but it's not making $5,000 or more per month, or you don't have good personal credit, or there's something that you're lacking, right? But the people who are my absolute favorite are the people that have all three of these things, but they still understand the importance of building business credit in their business separate from their social security number. Those are my favorites. Only because at some point you've got to stop co-signing for this person. You got to stop co-signing for that guy. What guy? Oh, so all right, I know the CEOs in my community know it, but for you guys who don't know, the people at home, those people at home, I don't know if you know, but your business is a person. Did you know? If you knew that your business was legally considered to be a person, can you comment, I knew that, in the comment section? If anybody knew that your business was legally a person, can you let me know? And if you didn't know that your business was legally a person, can you let me know? I want to see if that's helpful, because if it is, I might take that and I may actually give more value on that. But yeah, your business is a person. So every time you go and co-sign for that business, when you go and like use your social to get funding for your business, you're co-signing for another person. It's crazy, right? Stop co-signing for people. Now, understanding this very thing, and I know my community, we talked about this last week, but for those of you that weren't here last week and you didn't hear the conversation, understanding that, I highly recommend you go back and look at the replay, because there's a lot of things that you may want to do differently when it comes to funding your business, even if you have good credit. But if you are in a position to have those things, you can consider revenue lending, merchant cash advances, SBA loans, term loans, and lines of credit. You have options. But again, that's not why we're here. And I see we're running out of time. I want to make this valuable for IG too. So community, CEO Syndicate, if you guys are cool with it, I'm going to speed through this part, and I'm going to get to some of the parts to which I think will be helpful for IG as well. Y'all cool with that? Y'all cool? If you're cool with it, type I'm cool with it in the chat. And IG, if you guys want me to get straight to what I'm talking about and tell you some lenders that you can use to build up business credit and your EIN separate from your social, can you comment? Do it. Comment in the comment section. Do it for me. Because what I've spent most of the time on is the foundation and really framing what we're talking about. But now I'm about to get into actually lenders that you guys can use. I've been live in the community for about almost an hour now. We started at 6. So I know I'm about ready to wrap it up, but I want to make sure that you guys are getting value here as well. So the community said it's okay to do it. And I got people on IG just saying to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me move this real quick. 1 second. I'm gonna show y'all this too, so y'all can see what's happening right now. Instagram. I have mad screens. So I'm having to make a quick adjustment. All right. Jarrell said EIN your name. Absolutely. Somebody else said, Bobby Foster said, I knew that. That's good, Bobby. A lot of people don't. Nisonia said, I didn't know. So that was valuable. It was valuable. Crystal, what's up? CKC Hair. What's going on? IG family, if you guys would, please share this live real quick. Don't be selfish. Share this live out so we can make sure that our friends, our family, the people that we know that need. Yo, if you know somebody, listen, real quick. And sometimes I go on a tangent. I'm not going to do that. I'm doing this right now. I promise I'm going to cover these lenders for you guys. But if you know somebody who you think they need to start a business, yo, send this to them. One of the most difficult, the reason why I started a community in the first place is, let me move this. The reason why I started a community is because you can't be building something by yourself. You can, but why would you be building something by yourself? I got into my brother's community. Shans, he has a community. I got into the morning meetup. And even when I got into that community, I was extremely like just in the backgrounds, right? I didn't even see you got in this joint. You're a nut, bro. I didn't even I wasn't really involved much in what was happening inside of the community. But let me tell you something, the power of community, the power of being inside of a room of other like-minded individuals who are on a path to greatness and are pushing each other. It is hands down one of the most amazing things in the world. For those of you that saw the flyer that I posted where we were doing an event and I had like 15 people on the flyer, most of those people came from the morning meetup. Shout out to Shans, man. Most of those people came from the morning meetup. So if anybody is in a situation where you're by yourself in entrepreneurship, where you're by yourself in business, you're doing it wrong, man. I promise you, you're doing it wrong. So to my community, man, I appreciate you guys for tapping in with me, for trusting me. I'm trying to move this real quick so I can go and I'll go ahead and cover those limits for you guys. And then I'm gonna get off of this thing because I got a feeling that my friends want to lose the monopoly. All right. And so that's another thing. I've gained so much value just from the people that I'm around with my friends, right? We play Monopoly a lot. And because of me playing Monopoly a lot, these guys are really selfish when it comes to not wanting to do deals. And because of that, I've had to learn different ways to negotiate a little bit better. And I get feedback sometimes. I don't want to hear it. I don't like it, but it makes me better. So your friend circle, the community of people that you're around, those things are all extremely important. So if you're not in a community, you need to get into one. So I highly recommend you guys comment the word community under any of my videos. So that way you can get in my community free for 7 days. All right. You'll see so much value in there. I have everything in there. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. 1 second, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh man, what's the topic? All right, here we go, y'all. I'm coming. 1 second. All right. Okay. Y'all ready? Because I gotta get out of here. Love it. And one other join. All right. All right, you guys. So let me get this real quick. I'm gonna try to stay organized because I gotta go. All right. So what I'll do for you guys right now is, and this is inside of the community. They already have access to it. Let me show you guys this real quick. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it because it's on my iPad, but look at all this. Master business net 30 vendor and credit builders list. This is in the community. Like these are all companies that you can build your business without having to use your social security number. Not only do I have the companies up there, but it's also separated by different categories. Yo, like this isn't a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is only one of multiple different documents that I have. So, all right. So we'll look at a couple of them right now. So one of the ones I want to tell you guys about really quick is, hey, what's up, bro? How you feeling? Mogul, what's good, you fam? So let's for real quick. Let's talk about. Now I could give you guys places like All right, real quick because I gotta go. So I'll tell you guys one, which is Nav, right? A lot of people use Nav, but let me tell you why you're using it wrong. When it comes to Nav, a lot of you guys are using it wrong simply because you sign up for Nav for the subscription, but then you might not go and get the card. Get the subscription and then get the card. Here's what's going to happen. In 30 days, you're going to have 2 trade lines that are reporting as long as you're actually using the card. And if any of you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you DM me the word Nav, I'll send you some information and break it down for you. They're actually one of my partners as well, so I have some stuff for you from them. And if you would like to get it, just DM me the word Nav and I'll send it over to you. So that way it'll be something that's helpful for you. So now there's a company called, hold on. I'll give you guys a good one. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. All right, 1 second, 1 second. I wasn't planning on doing this, so I don't have everything like I wanted. All right, so real quick, I'll run through it real quick. Now, when we look at some credit builders, all right, so I have Divvy, which is now called Bill, and it says here, they're not a traditional net 30 vendor, but since you get a line of credit and it connects you to the business checking account, it's similar as it pays down. So there's no hard pull. FICO 9 Experian, minimum credit monitoring, we got Nav, got Tilful, office supplies, we got Quill, We got Summa Office, Crown Office, Office Garner, Business Apparel. We got CEO Creative. We got Shirtsy. We got Business T-Shirt Club. I'm just saying the names. So if you guys, the community for you guys, if you go into the, so those of you that are watching from the community, if you go inside of the EIN only funding section, I'm literally reading this from there, right? So go there and you'll see the list. But for Instagram, everything I'm saying, if you guys could like write it down or however you want to capture the information. I don't know if I'm gonna post this live afterwards, but hold on, let me see. Where was I at? All right. So business plans and marketing. We have creative analytics. We have name not, NAMYNOT. Uline is business supplies and manufacturing. Yo, it's mad scammers out there, bro. Like people just be creating fake pages of me, and I just be seeing them post on my stuff all the time, trying to like. We have Granger. We have HD Supply. There's a company called Platt. Like I'm literally sitting here looking at this guy, like this girl, consistently posting on my thing. I get distracted, y'all. Y'all saw that, my bad. All right, so the next one is called Platt, Platt. We have another one that's Monopolize Your Marketplace. There's another one called Strategic Network Solutions. Another one is Moose Creek Traders Liquidation. It's a liquidation type store, Moose Creek Traders. JJ Gold Makeup Supplier. Get another one. I'll give you guys one more. It's a company called Fair, Faire. They have home decor, home goods, clothing. It's almost like Walmart, but it's Walmart for your business, basically. So those are some of the different vendors that you guys are able to use in order to start, like, to really get your business funded. Excuse me. And here's the thing, when it comes to getting credit for your business. So when you're going from tier, because we're talking about the tier system, right? When you're going from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3 to tier 4, a lot of you are wasting a lot of time and a lot of you are wasting a lot of money because all you need to get is 9 accounts in tier 1. Not 9 accounts. Let me explain it. So you need to get 3 inside of Business Experian. You need 3 inside of Business Equifax. And you guys need 3 inside of Dun Bradstreet. 3 accounts in Business Experian, 3 accounts in Business Equifax, 3 accounts inside of Dun Bradstreet. Those are the big 3 when it comes to business credit. Of course, there's others, but those are the most important. Now, those 3, the problem that you're running into is that you don't necessarily know who's going to report to where. And so when it comes to business credit, that's a little bit different because you have to understand who that vendor is going to report to, because if they're only going to report to Experian, then what happens is when you go and try to get another vendor, you need to now try to find somebody that's going to report to Equifax and Dun & Bradstreet. But if you get a company like Credit Strong, for example, they're going to report to Business Experian, Business Equifax, and Dun & Bradstreet. So if you can find 2 other accounts just like that, all you have to do is get 3 accounts. So that's going to save you time and it's going to save you money. And it's going to save you a headache. So understanding who reports where when it comes to business credit is one of the most valuable things that you could possibly find. Now, some of you are going to say, well, I know who reports where. Even if you know who reports where, what you don't necessarily know is if they're going to report it at all. Because as some of you guys might remember, what used to happen back in the day, at least, when I used to go and use my spreadsheet and try to figure out, okay, we'll be in these different Facebook groups and like, yo, who's reporting? This person's reporting, this place is reporting, that place is reporting. But what we realized was that sometimes places didn't report. To give an example, A to B, they were supposed to report, but I remember like 6 months, like a few years ago, they stopped reporting. Nobody knew it. So we're all just ordering stuff, thinking that they're reporting it, and they weren't even reporting it. So it's extremely important that you not only understand who reports where, but you also have to make sure that whoever reports where, that they're actually going to report what they're supposed to report. Because business credit is not monitored like personal credit. So if you can find out who's reporting where and make sure that they're going to report and what their time limit looks like, you're going to be golden. All right. So I'm sorry, IG, you guys missed most of the meeting. Probably the most valuable part of it. For my CEOs inside of the CEO Syndicate, I appreciate you guys. If any of you got on here late, you can go back to the replays and you can watch the videos to get the entire meeting that we had today. Just go to the replays and you'll see it in there. And like I said earlier, make sure you guys check out the video where we talked about LexisNexis too, because that's going to be extremely valuable for you in regards to what we've been talking about with building business credit. So I do have a reservation that I have to make, a dinner reservation. So I have to go. I appreciate you guys. Those of you inside of my community, inside of our community, if you have not already signed up for the free 5-day event that we're going to be doing, go ahead and sign up for it. If those of you on Instagram would like to sign up for it, go ahead and comment the word "go" under any of my videos. It's a free 5-day event. I'm going to be teaching you how to build business credit and your business separate from your social security number. So if you comment the word go under any of my videos, you're going to get a link. If you have any interest in joining the community, it's free for 7 days. The community is free for 7 days. Comment the word community under any of my videos and you'll get a link. Okay. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to start going live more. I just wanted to go live today on IG just because I talked about this earlier inside of my brother's community. And I mentioned it to my community and they were like, yo, why you didn't do that? Why you didn't go live in our community to show us the same stuff? So I went live here and just decided to go onto IG and share it with you guys as well. And really quick, my community, it used to be, and it will be in the future, January 1st is going to change, but it's normally $97 per month. And or you can get it annually and save 2 months for $970. But there's a discount. Right now, the community only costs you $49 per month. $49. Yo, you don't understand. That's why y'all looking at me like that. $49 per month or $490 per year, something like that. I literally have screenshots and I will post it later tonight or tomorrow of people that signed into the community and got access to $25,000 credit cards only because while they were on the free plan. Again, you get a whole week in there free. Hey, J Parks Development. Hey, I appreciate you, fam. Thanks so much for the badge. Listen, J Parks Development, let me tell you how much you mean to me at this moment. And I mean nothing weird about it. I believe you are probably the first person that has ever bought me a badge. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to screenshot that joint because one time I hope I don't mess this up. Hold on. I'll screenshot it. I appreciate you so much, man. Like sometimes I do these lives and I will be up here for hours. Hours, because I love doing this. I really love doing this. But I hadn't done it in a while. So like I really, that really does mean the world to me, man. I appreciate you so much for that. Nisania, I don't think you signed up. I think you started signing up. I think you started signing up for the community, but I think I don't think you finished. So yeah, but really quick, you guys, I do have to go. But the community, I'm gonna plug that one more time. I really want this community to be an amazing community. We have an amazing group in there right now, and my community from Facebook, my community, my other paid community, a lot of those people are coming over to this new platform. I'm not leaving this new platform that I'm on. So the reason why I'm offering it for such a low price is because I want to build this community up. Everybody that joins before the first 50 to 100 members, you're going to be considered a founder. So you're going to be locked into my community at whatever discounted rate you sign up at. So right now, the discounted rate is $49 per month or $490 for the year. I'm telling you guys, that is less than $2 a day, man. Like less than $2 a day. And we meet Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And again, you're not running this race by yourself. So I just want to make sure that you guys understand community is everything. Whether you get in my community or not, find a community of people and get into that community because you cannot run this race by yourself. Okay. I paid one of my best friends, I paid $500 to join his community. And inside of that community, I found clients, I found people that I'm cool with. I got invited to other communities and taught in that community. I made like $700 from book sales inside of another community. They're by my ebooks because they were really amazed at the information that I'm teaching. So my point to you is that get inside of a community. I definitely want you guys all inside of mine. I will be honored to have you in my community. That's another reason the price is so low right now. But if you don't get in mine, get inside of somebody's. You do not need to be on this path by yourself. Entrepreneurship is one of the most stressful things in the world. And unless you have friends that understand it, they're going to think you're complaining or they're going to be like upset at your success. Like I get it. So I love you guys. Instagram, I appreciate you. CEOs, I love y'all, man. We'll link up again soon. Today's Wednesday, so I'll see you guys on Friday. And I appreciate y'all. Peace, everybody. Shout out again to J Parks Development, man. That was love, bro. I appreciate you, fam. Peace. All right, community CEOs, I am out. I'll holler at y'all. Here we go.